The 400 flat to come on Sunday. On the outside, Malik James King, another very talented young Jamaican. You can see his personal best there, 47.42, set last year in the Jamaican Championships, which were of an incredibly high standard. Caleb Dean, as we've already mentioned, has the ability, has the times. Some of these young men are going to challenge, as Anson said, the kind of the big three. Dean could be one of them. Ducos got just a sniff of what it might be like to get onto the biggest rostrums in the world, and he now knows he has the ability and has the capability. Well, he's been there, seen it, done it. He's a great character. He's very popular on the circuit. Alison dos Santos of Brazil won the World Championships in Eugene in 22. And for Rashawn Clark, I'm sure there's going to be a great welcome here. The Jamaicans have very high hopes for this young man. C.J. Allen will be chasing him in lane 3. Consistent 400-meter hurdler. Don't see him run the flat that often. That's going to be interesting come Sunday. Chris Robinson has run a reasonably swift flat 400 indoors this year. But this is first at his main event, 400 hurdles. And the aforementioned Wilson. He ran 48.68 and then 46.4 on the same day. So he's opened his season in 2025 in excellent form. But he's up against such a good field here. He finds himself in lane 1.
You run 47-something in the 4 hurdles. That's fast. You run 46-something, and that's moving. And you run 45-something, I mean, that doesn't make no sense.
So, from the outside, Malik King, then Dean, then Ducos. Dos Santos is in 5, Clark's in 4, Allen in 3, Robinson in 2, Wilson in lane 1.
Set.
Dos Santos got out pretty quickly, but quickest out of the blocks was Dean in lane 7, and Caleb Dean taken 2-3 meters out of James King already. Down the back straight they go, and it's Dean who's gone out exceptionally hard. Clark's going with Dos Santos as well, right in the middle. And Dos Santos and Clark chasing the American, but Caleb Dean has started very quickly. Can he hold this? Stride pattern also important. And look at Dos Santos gliding around that top end. The Brazilian looking great. Rashawn Clark just checking there as he changes down. And then we've just lost Wilson on the inside. So Dos Santos, one more barrier to clear. Clark clear in second. C.J. Allen in third at the moment, but well clear of everybody else. It's going to be Dos Santos to take the win. 47.63. Dean rallied to get up there for third. Well, he made that look a little easy compared to what others were doing. A lot of guys went out pretty hard there, including Dean, including Clark. We lost Wilson, and others were faltering in the home straight. But I think he'll be pretty pleased to have taken the win there.
He'll be happy with that opener. 47.6, early April. I mean, he's out here, so obviously we get to see what he can do, and he can obviously see what he can do himself. I think as a competitor, you want to be able to establish yourself. So for him to come out here, there's no Karsten, there's no Rye. He gets to put his name out there. The thing about Dos Santos is he'll take 12 strides between hurdles, which is unheard of. Most people are around 13 or 14 strides. And when you do even numbers of strides between the hurdles, you have to alternate. Very, 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 very tricky. He'll get to the home stretch, he'll do 13 strides, and that'll be same leg. And, you know, ultimately you want to be able to hold on in this last 100-meter straight. It's debatable which race is harder between the open 400 and the 400-meter hurdles. But he's able to do both. And obviously very strong coming home. And he's taking the first punch amongst the big 3.
I'm pretty sure I was his lucky charm because I sat next to him on the airplane over here.
Yeah. Eh?
So, you know, he was pretty fired up that he got to sit next to me.
That works. That works.
I think it was the opposite. I was fired up. I got to sit next to him.
Well, we will hand his victory to you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's already talking about that paper.
Yeah, he was excited about it.
Well, he's such a good flat runner as well, so yeah, why not? Why not? Just to confirm then, 47.61. Wilson did finish, as indeed did Ducos. I couldn't quite see what happened to him, but he was out of it.
The 2025 Grand Slam track event in Kingston, Jamaica, unfolded with the kind of intensity that defines the early stages of a major athletic season. The men's 400-meter hurdles final gathered an exceptional mix of accomplished global stars and ambitious newcomers, all determined to leave their mark on one of the Caribbean's most iconic tracks. Spectators at the National Stadium were treated to a showdown that blended raw talent, seasoned experience, and fierce competitive fire. The lineup featured several athletes already familiar to fans worldwide. Brazil's Alison dos Santos, 2022 world champion from Eugene and a magnetic presence in the sport, entered as the clear favorite. Jamaica placed its hopes on Rashawn Clark, the young standout positioned to be the next national hurdling sensation. Joining them were reliable American competitors C.J. Allen and Chris Robinson, along with Jamaica's emerging prospect Malik James King and France's gifted hurdler Ludvy Vaillant Ducos. In Lane 1, young American Wilson aimed to build on his promising 400-meter flat performance earlier in the season, where he delivered a striking 46.64. At the crack of the gun, the United States' Caleb Dean blasted ahead, attacking the opening stretch with bold intensity. Dos Santos and Clark quickly matched his aggressive rhythm, crafting smooth, efficient hurdle work through the half-lap. Dean's early surge gave him a narrow lead, but the Brazilian's trademark control and fluidity emerged on the curve, allowing him to glide seamlessly between the barriers. As they approached the final bend, the atmosphere inside the stadium crackled with anticipation. Dos Santos shifted into a higher gear, displaying exceptional technique while sustaining an extraordinary 12-stride pattern, something rarely seen at this stage of the season. Clark, fueled by the roars of the Jamaican fans, maintained his chase, while Allen tried desperately to keep contact. The rest of the field began to unravel, unable to withstand the relentless pace demanded by the event. Dos Santos attacked the final hurdle with razor-sharp precision and powered toward the finish, stopping the clock at 47.61, a commanding early-season performance that reaffirmed his dominance in the discipline. Clark followed with an impressive 48.20, receiving thunderous applause for his fearless challenge. Caleb Dean held strong for third in 48.58, sealing a tightly fought podium. Behind them came Jamaica's Malik James King, with Allen and Wilson completing the leading group for Team USA. This race was more than a single contest. It was a declaration. For Dos Santos, the victory launched his 2025 season with authority, underscoring that even in the absence of rivals like Costin Warholm or Rai Benjamin, he remains a towering figure in the 400-meter hurdles. His unmatched blend of rhythm, power, and technical precision continues to redefine the event. For Rashawn Clark, the performance marked another stride toward global recognition, proving his maturity and competitive courage on home soil. As the Grand Slam series continues to rise in global reputation, it consistently brings the world's best athletes into direct confrontation. After last year's stop in Philadelphia, the return to Kingston reignited the passion of fans who proudly embrace their sprinting heritage. This dramatic, fast, and emotionally charged 400-meter hurdles final once again highlighted why the event stands among the most grueling and most captivating spectacles in track and field.